Hello everyone! Today we are making fried pies. The pies will be with cabbage. The dough for these pies is as simple as can be. 1, 2, and the pies are ready. The longest part here is preparing the cabbage. So we will start making the pies by preparing the filling. I will be making pies with cabbage. It's been a while since I made them with cabbage, so a small head of cabbage needs to be shredded. 1 onion, 1 large carrot, and we head to the stove. Pour oil into the pan, set it to medium heat. Since there is a lot of cabbage, it will all be stewed. The cabbage stews for about 30 minutes at this volume. So look, we just send about half of the cabbage to the bottom and add half of the carrots and onions like this. Now we will just a little bit salt all of this. We won't add any spices yet, but we will salt it. Now send in the second portion of cabbage. And the onions with carrots. So the heat should be set to medium, definitely not high. Now, what else needs to be done? Since my cabbage is not super young, I pour in a little water, just like that, by eye. Now, cover with a lid and wait for about 10 minutes. Well, basically, as soon as everything starts sizzling, then we'll stir. So the dough is prepared very quickly. The dough will be yeast-based, but it doesn't require proofing. So into the flour here, we add dry yeast and sugar. So look, I have a tablespoon, and I do it like this. See? Like this, with the sugar. Now, a little salt here. And now we add vegetable oil and water. The water should be moderately warm, not hot, so as not to scald the yeast, and not too cold, just a bit warm, warmer than room temperature. Now we knead the dough slightly. Like this. So look, everything is perfect. I used 320 grams of flour for 200 milliliters of water, but since flour varies for everyone, the dough should be soft, and it should not stick to your hands. How do I do it? You see, the dough came together immediately for me. If it sticks to your hands a little, add either a tiny bit of flour or a little vegetable oil. I always prefer vegetable oil to use less flour. And since the pies will be fried, they even stick better with oil. That's it. The dough is ready. Cover it with plastic wrap while the cabbage is being prepared. The cabbage is ready. I salted it. Now I'll add some pepper, and that's basically it. And we've prepared the dough. It's all ready. Now we can start shaping the pies. I will use vegetable oil instead of flour. I recommend you do the same. Grease the table and the board where you will be preparing with vegetable oil, like this. And also grease the board where you will later place the pies like this. I will add some pepper. I won't add anything else. Taste for salt to make sure you like it. Want it spicy? Add some pepper. Dip your hand in vegetable oil and take the dough like this. Now, divide the dough into 2 halves. From this dough, make a kind of rope. The dough, you see, is absolutely so exuberantly lively and soft. And then cut the rope in half. And now each part into 3. I will make small pies like this. Stretch the dough very well with your hands, especially the sides where the edges are. Make them the thinnest, like this. Now, take the filling. Today I have cabbage, but you can use any filling. With potatoes, with meat, with potatoes and mushrooms, it turns out well. But I haven't made anything with cabbage for a while, so today I have cabbage. Now, gather all the edges of the dough upwards like this. Look, see, like this. And this is how we form the little pie. Flip it over. flatten it like this. This is how the pies turn out. Prepare. All the others in the same way. Like this. Place the little pies in the heated oil. Use medium heat to ensure even frying. All the filling is ready. The dough needs to be cooked, but we made the dough thin. So look, I fry 3 to 4 pieces at a time, flipping them until they are golden brown. They cook very quickly, probably, about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Look, once they are golden on one side, flip them to the other. This is how golden they should be. Notice how thin the dough turns out here. Look, do you see? A lot of filling, incredibly a lot, and thin dough. The dough is prepared, as you saw, very simply. It doesn't require proofing. And if you are going to make it, for example, with potatoes, with mushrooms, or with meat, little dough, lots of filling, this is the perfect proportion. So let's try it. How did it turn out? Delicious. The crust, the taste. These are perfect pies. The dough is just weightless. You can hardly feel it. The only thing is, they are of course a bit greasy. The dough absorbs a lot of oil. But these are pies. I would say it's even something similar to belyashi, with such a cabbage filling. In general, delicious. On my channel, there are many different pies with light dough. This is probably one of the very lightest. Give it a try. I fried a lot at once. Everyone's grabbing them. Everyone is happy. Everyone is full. And inexpensive. On my channel, there are many variations of pies with potatoes. Very different ones. And belyashi. Such delicious classic belyashi, as everyone loves. Be sure to check it out. You might want to cook them. Well, that was the recipe for today. Be sure to subscribe, like, and make the pies. Enjoy your meal. Kisses, love. Bye. Goodbye.